Greetings, friends. I'm Marc David, founder of the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. Today's topic, the Great Body Image Challenge. Let's start out by seeing if we could get on the same page and agree on one thing from the outset. Body image is a pretty tough place for a lot of us to make headway. There's a lot of people who simply don't like their own body. There's even more people who don't love their own body. I'll state that in another way. There's a huge amount of people who live in a constant inner conversation of body hate. Women especially are vulnerable to this, though I see it more and more amongst men. When I say a constant inner conversation of body hate, I'm talking about incessant and silent self-criticism, self-attack, self-judgment, negative statements aimed at self, feelings actually even of disgust for one's own body or body fat or specific body parts, and so much more. I think this is one of the biggest and most shocking and most unfortunate mental pastimes that people can engage in and get caught up in. What I mean by that is it crushes the soul. It robs us of our power. It drains our energy. It has us wasting our time in over-exercising. It has us wasting our time in foolish diet strategies. It stops us from being more intimate with others. It inhibits the flow of love. It weakens us. It slows our personal development, and it attracts to us the kind of relationships that often wound us. And it's likely going to be a damaging legacy that we pass on to our children. Most people believe that they can heal their unfortunate image of their own body by simply changing their body. And it sounds like it makes sense. It sounds like it would quickly take us out of our misery. It's completely reasonable. But quite frankly, I don't see it working so well. Yes, there's a small subset of people who lose weight and like themselves better, absolutely. But the majority of people I meet don't share that fate, and it seldom works. So here's what I'm suggesting is the Great Body Image Challenge. How do we love our bodies more? How do we love our bodies more now? What happens when we've been continuously unsuccessful in changing the body to look exactly the way we want? Does that mean we're screwed for life and we simply need to get used to a lifetime of self-hate? But there's a little more to the Great Body Image Challenge. How can we love the body when we live in a time when all the images we see on television and the movies and magazines, they show a world of happy, skinny, Hollywood, good-looking people, the likes of which most of us will never attain? So this is the Great Body Image Challenge, my friends, plain and simple, is how to not let yourself be subject to that toxic belief. Now, I'm not offering a traditional, easy, quick fix solution here. And that's because, as far as I can tell, there is no quick fix solution. This challenge, in many ways, defies fixing. But the good news here is that we can really see this challenge, frame it correctly, and look at it for what it is. And the challenge we're really facing is this: our minds have been hijacked. The image we have of our own body has been poisoned and polluted by the nonsense and the meanness and the greed and the arrogance that exists in the world. Your task is not to dramatically alter your body through surgery and exercise just so you can be lovable and have the good life. Again, that's the Great Body Image Challenge. It's about reclaiming our natural inborn love and acceptance of the body that we live in. It's about freeing our minds from the viral programming that the world sometimes infects us with. Think of this as if you're a computer. How many times does your computer remind you that it needs to be virus resistant? You need to purchase some program or some protection so that your precious computer isn't infected by malicious viruses that are designed to crash your machine and make it ineffective, and you lose everything that you have in life on your computer. Well, believe it or not, there are people in this world who spend a heck of a lot of time, energy, and money figuring out ways to create kind of viruses that not only mess with your Mac or your PC, but also your mind. What we often fail to recognize is that this is the same kind of consciousness that's infecting our minds with the viral program called "You Will Now Hate Your Body." You will compare it to other bodies. In fact, you will compare it to bodies that we want you to compare it to, which are the very bodies you will never attain. So this viral programming says to you, we will sell you things, we will make you buy our products, we will make you feel weak and insecure, and then we can influence you better to spend your money and your energy so it benefits us who've created this terrible virus. Can you see the picture? I'd like for you to really consider this. I'd like for you to think about how your mind may indeed be a little bit programmed. That's the Great Body Image Challenge. Not to change your body just yet, but begin to change your mind. To honestly look at where your thoughts come from. Who put them there? How did they get there? Simply put, anything like a virus or bacteria which attacks the body is something we would immediately treat with the most powerful drugs. You would not hesitate to attack any organism that's trying to bring you down or kill you. The field of medicine is clear about that. By the same token, I'm suggesting we need to take the same heroic measures when it comes to viral thoughts or beliefs that infect our mind and then has us having our own mind attacking us. We gotta change that. That's the Great Body Image Challenge. Take on that challenge. From there, I'm suggesting that the path of wholeness will begin to reveal itself in a very beautiful way. I hope this was helpful, my friends. To learn more, go to psychologyofeating.com. The Institute for the Psychology of Eating offers the most innovative and inspiring professional trainings, public programs, conferences, online events, and much more. Through our Eating Psychology Coach Certification training, you can grow a new career and help your clients break through the most compelling eating challenges of our times. If you're focused on your own eating and health, the Institute offers a great selection of one-of-a-kind opportunities to take a big leap forward in your relationship with food. We are proud to be international leaders in online and live educational events that are designed to create the breakthroughs you want most. Our professional and public programs are powerful, results-oriented, and embrace all of who we are as eaters. I'm talking body, mind, heart, and soul. For questions, you can always email us at info@psychologyofeating.com. We'll be sure to get back to you real soon. This is Marc David, founder of the Institute for the Psychology of Eating. Thank you so much for your time and interest.